Last year, I moved into a cheap apartment downtown. It wasn't fancy, but it was close to work and had decent space. The landlord mentioned the tenant before me had left suddenly. No forwarding address. I didn't think much of it. People move all the time. About 2 weeks after settling in, I started noticing weird things. The lights in the hallway would flicker exactly at 2:13 a.m. every night. Not before, not after. Always 2:13. Then came the knocking. 3 slow knocks on my front door, around the same time. When I'd open it, nothing. Just the cold, empty hallway. I tried to convince myself it was just the pipes, or maybe neighbors messing around. Until one night, I decided to look through the peephole instead of opening the door. Someone was standing there. Not moving, just standing, head slightly tilted, like they knew I was watching, but their face, it was blurry. Like static, I blinked, and they were gone. When I asked my neighbor across the hall, an older man, he just said, quietly, "Don't answer. Whatever you do, don't answer after midnight. .. I didn't sleep that night. A few days later, I was getting ready for bed when I heard my own voice, whispering my name from the hallway. It wasn't someone saying it. It was my voice. Exactly how I sound. I turned on every light, grabbed a kitchen knife, and waited till sunrise. The next morning, I called the landlord, ready to move out. He sighed and said, "You too, huh? That's what the last tenant complained about. You're the 4th one this year. .. I left that night. The apartment is still listed for rent. Same address, same cheap price. Number 4, the taxi ride. A few months ago. I was out late after a party. Around 2 a.m., I booked a cab to get home. The car arrived. The driver rolled down his window and said my name. He looked about 40, friendly face, clean uniform. I got in. We started driving. 5 minutes in. I noticed something strange. He wasn't following the map on my phone. Hey, I think the GPS says to turn left here. I told him. ... He smiled. Eyes still on the road. ... I know a faster way. The streetlights grew fewer. The buildings disappeared. Now we were on a dirt road, surrounded by trees. I could feel my heart pounding. "Where are we going?" He didn't reply. Then, without warning, the car stopped. He turned to me, his eyes completely black. No whites, just dark voids, and whispered, "You shouldn't have gotten in." I panicked, yanked the door handle, and ran into the woods. I kept running until I reached a main road. ... A real taxi passed by, slowed down, and the driver leaned out, asking if I needed help. ... Same car model. ... Same license plate number. Number 3, the hotel room. ... I travel for work a lot, so I'm used to staying in random hotels, but this one still haunts me. It was a small roadside hotel in Ohio. I checked in late, around midnight, and the manager at the front desk gave me an odd look when I said I was in room 204. ... He paused and said, "If anything feels strange, don't open the curtains. ... I brushed it off as weird small talk. ... But when I got to my room, the air felt heavy, like someone had just left. There was a faint smell of perfume, old, dusty like from another time. I showered, turned off the lights, and tried to sleep. Around 3 a.m., I heard soft crying. It was coming from behind the curtains. ... The manager's words flashed in my head. "Don't open them," but I had to see. When I pulled the curtains apart, the window wasn't there. ... It was a wall. ... On that wall, scratched in long nail marks, were the words, "Please let me out. ... Number 2, the house call." I used to work as an emergency electrician. One night, I got a service call from a house on the edge of town. The woman on the phone said her power kept going out every few minutes. ... She sounded scared. When I arrived, the house was pitch black. I knocked, and a soft voice said, "Come in, please." I stepped inside with my flashlight. There was no one there. ... Furniture covered in sheets. Dust everywhere. Then my radio crackled. A deep voice said, "We already sent someone to that address. Who are you?" I froze. This is Jack. You didn't. I just got the call, the voice replied. That house burned down 5 years ago. No one lives there, double quotes. The flashlight flickered. For a split second, I saw her. A woman standing by the stairs, completely burned, smiling at me through the dark. Number 1. The wrong call. I work the late shift at a small security firm. One of my jobs is to monitor motion sensors and emergency lines. It's mostly boring. False alarms, stray animals, that kind of thing. But one night, the emergency line started ringing. The red phone we never use. No number, no caller ID. Just incoming. I answered, static, then a whisper. I can see you, double quotes, I checked the cameras. Nothing. Every feed was empty. Then, on the monitor showing the parking lot, I saw movement. A man standing next to my car, waving. Then the phone rang again. Same. Whisper, I'm inside now. The lights went out. When they came back on, every camera was dead, except the one pointing directly at me, and behind me. In the reflection of the monitor, a figure was standing.